We live in a world, we live in a society that tells you that you can't, that your dreams are impossible, that your goals don't matter, that you can never be who God created you to be. We live in a world that lies to you. We live in a world that you have to decide which voice you're going to listen to. Are you going to listen to the voice of doubters and naysayers? Are you going to believe that you were created for a purpose, that you were designed for a reason, that God has a plan for your life? And you know what'll set you apart from some people? What'll set you apart is your drive. What'll set you apart is your hunger. What'll set you apart is if you buy into the belief that you're here for a reason, that you were created for a purpose, and that if you live the life that God designed you to live, you'll be satisfied through it. What'll set you apart is hard work. I'm willing to stay up late when nobody else is awake. I'm willing to work hard when everybody else is slacking off. I'm willing to be so driven for my call, for my dreams, that the world doesn't understand it, but God sees it, and through it, He'll honor me. You have to decide, who are you going to listen to? And a lot of you out there believe, man, I could never do anything with my life, that I have to be ordinary just like everybody else. The world tells you that you're ordinary. God says that you're extraordinary. For those of you who say, I want to be a musician, but too many people are trying to do what I'm trying to do. So many people out there are more talented than I am. Well, I know a God who says that you're the most talented. I know a God who says when you sing for me that your music is on a different level. I know a God who says I'm going to sing a sweet melody through you, and that if you use your artwork to bring me glory, you will live a life that is satisfied. Your creativity should be unmatched by the rest of the world. Why? Because you have a relationship with the Creator. For those of you saying, I'm not worth it, you're saying the cross was a mistake. For those of you saying that my dreams are impossible, you're saying that God's a liar, because it's that same God that said all things are possible through Jesus. You have to come to a point in your life where you step up and step out. You have to come to a point in your life where complacency is dead, where laziness doesn't exist, where you're willing to work hours that nobody else works, where you're willing to chase your dream even when people don't understand it. Even when you lose relationships because people don't quite get what you're driven to do, you have to say, I'm living for something greater. I want to accomplish what God's put on my heart. That's when He'll provide for you. That's when He'll open doors. And those times in your life where things get hard because you're chasing after that call, for those times in your life where you don't know where the next paycheck's going to come from, where you don't know how you can pay that bill, well, when you trust Him, that's when He moves in your life. When you sell out for Him, that's when He blesses you. When you say, I'm willing to go anywhere and do anything and use my talents for you, God will move in your life. But it's on you to get up, get out, step up, and be different. Are you going to be ordinary like everybody else? Or are you going to believe that God says you're extraordinary and you can do all things through Jesus? It's on you. So I'm talking to some kid out there right now on the West Coast, or maybe some older person overseas who says, it doesn't matter. I'm too old or I'm too young. It's never too late to start. You can start right now. You can get off the couch and start watching this video. You say, I want to be an author? Start working on that book tonight. You say, I want to make a movie? Then get busy right now. You say, I want to be an athlete? Get in the gym and start training, because nothing can stop you from accomplishing what God's called you to do. You see, nothing is impossible through God. The world can't stop you. The only thing that can stop you is you. Your greatest enemy can often be the person that looks back at you when you stare in the mirror. So you're going to say, we're done being lazy. We're done being complacent. We're going to step out. We're going to be different. We're going to be game changers. Which of you are going to say, I'm willing to be that person who believes so strongly that a breakthrough is about to happen, that God is about to bless me, that all things are possible through Him, that I'm willing to work so hard on my music that the world can't stop it, that I'm willing to do push-ups when nobody else is around, that I'm willing to do pull-ups when the rest of the world's sitting on a couch, that I'm willing to work on my music at hours of the night when the rest of the world is sleeping, but I don't sleep, because the dream has no time to sleep. There is no dreaming, it's reality, and it's time to get busy. Which of you will get busy? Get off the couch, get started now, because you see, God looks at you and He says, I want to use you, and you're worth it. And it all starts with you coming to Jesus and saying, I sell out, I give Him my life, and I'm willing to start right now with the call that He has for me. He wants to use your life. It's easy to go along with the tide with the rest of the world, but who's going to stand up and stand firm and say, I'm going against the current. I'm going against what the world tells me. I'm standing firm in a river that leads to complacency. I'm standing up, I'm standing bold, and I'm living for something greater than myself. Will it be you? Now is your time. You just have to step up to the mic.